Gadget World for the best technical advice.
Hello and welcome to Gadget World, your one-stop destination for the best technical advice. We have been seeing a lot of manufacturers entering into the gaming headset market, and this particular segment is getting saturated every day. And that's probably one of the reasons why you have a plethora of options to choose from, and you always need to find the best one. And if you're a person who cannot afford an HP H200 or a Redgear Cosmo, we have products like these in the market. So what I have with me is the COMC S20. It's a gaming headset and it is almost like dirt cheap. But we already have a lot of people who want to buy stuff like this. One good thing about it is that you can buy it and use it and throw it away, and it will almost like give you almost like a feel of what the high-end products are like. And there is a huge demand for cheaper tech also, and the technology is becoming cheaper and cheaper. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what is inside this box. This retails for a price of under 5,000 rupees. Sometimes you will get it for an even cheaper price, and on some websites you will get it for slightly higher price also. In offline stores you will get it somewhere between 500 to 1000 rupees. So let's see whether this is one of the best products in that particular segment. And at least on the box it looks really good, and I like the packaging. And we are yet to see whether this is a crappy Chinese product or a really good value for money. So without waiting much time, let's go ahead and unbox it. And I am almost like very much excited to unbox this. It's almost like a kid in a candy store. It's been a while since I used such big chunky headsets, and that is why I'm very much excited to unbox this. So let me get rid of all the plastic wrapping. So I got rid of that wrap, and I have another sticker tape over here, so I'm getting rid of that as well. And before opening this, let's take a look at what's written on the box. So you have a super cool gaming like graphics here, and they have written big size LED. So it's a LED gaming headset. So you'll get, if you're gaming in the dark, it will give you a cool look. It will also make you feel good. And the model number is S80. We are yet to find out whether this was manufactured and designed by COMC, or it could be a Chinese product which can rebranded by COMC. And if that's the case, S80 could be the actual model number, and there might be other manufacturers also who are importing this and putting their badge on it and selling it. And on the rear they are given the model number as S80, and it has a USB plus 3.5mm audio jack. It has an impedance of 32 ohms, and the earpad material is PU, so it's not like rubber or foam. It is PU material, and the frequency is 20 Hz. And it also has a 40mm drive unit. So at least on the papers it looks really good, and that's almost like value for money for what you're getting. And so mic sensitivity is like 58 plus or minus 2 decibels, and the cable length is 2 meters. So it ticks all the boxes when you compare it to any other high-end gaming headset. So I'm excited to unbox this. So let me go ahead and open it right away. I missed to. You can either cut it open or remove the sticker. The packaging doesn't give you a feel of a premium product. It is like cheap quality kind of cardboard boxes that you see in Chinese product. And you can see a big COMC branding, just like you see in some other previous or expensive headsets like the Beat headset. And it doesn't have anything else other than the headset itself. And from the initial looks of it, so let me get rid of this. And there is also a piece of paper. So I'm getting rid of all these things. And this is how it actually looks like, and it is massive, just like any other gaming headset. And the quality looks, I have mixed feelings about it. In some areas it looks kind of premium, and in some parts it looks like a kind of a cheap plasticky look also. And it does not have a flexible microphone attached to it. So normally even sub $500 headsets sometimes come with a almost like a rubberish, like a flexible microphone, but this is almost like it's not flexible, it is movable. Yes, you can move it up and down, but there is no way you can flex it around. And the cushioning and the casing looks pretty decent, so you have big cushioning here and also on the top, and the adjustment is also pretty decent. But the kind of plastic, the quality of plastics used looks to be kind of mediocre, and you almost have like a aluminum plastic kind of a finish over here, but again it's not metal, it is plastic. So it's a completely plastic construction that you have. So let me keep it aside for the time being, and we don't have anything else inside the box, so I'll also keep the box aside for the time being and take a look at the device itself. So as I said, it kind of looks plasticky, but it doesn't look that cheap also. You can't say that it is the cheapest one around, but I don't see any LED lights, too much LED lights. I was expecting to see an LED light on the microphone part, but I don't get to see it. There are no LEDs on the top part also. So this might be the place where the LED exists. So let's plug it and take a look at how it looks like. And if you look at the other features, as you can see, it has a 3.5mm audio jack and a micro and a normal USB connector to power it. And this is the volume control that you have here. So initially I mistake it for a microphone, but this is the volume control. And I'm also looking at where the mute button. Okay, so mute button is kind of like camouflaged here. So you have a physical mute button, and tactile feedback is pretty decent. I won't say that it is the best one around, but we are not very sure how the durability would be looking at the quality of this. But if you're looking for a cheaper headset which you want to, which is usable, which does the job, and which you can throw it away maybe after 6 months or 1 year of usage, you can definitely go for this. Now the big question is how it looks like and how it sounds like. So what I'll do is that I'll get my MacBook and connect it and see how at least the LED or the sound looks like. So what I'll do right now is that I'll directly connect it to my MacBook. So we have a USB connector over here. Okay, I'll connect it on the other side where the 3.5mm audio jack is, and let's see how it looks like. So this is how the LED looks like, and I was expecting it to show only a single color, maybe blue, but it is like normally the typical Chinese products that blinks in different colors, and you don't have a control of the color that you can choose. So it randomly keeps on changing the color, and this is how it looks like. So I should say that it is pretty comfortable. The cushions are big enough, large enough, and it kind of rests comfortably on my head. And you also have cushioning here. So let's say if I'm going to game for like 3 to 4 hours continuously, I don't think in terms of comfort this won't be a problem at all. And I'll also go ahead and check the sound quality and the microphone capability of this device. So on testing the audio with a few games, I should say that the audio quality is not that great. It is stereo, but the bass quality is not that great. The mids and lows and the highs are like mediocre. So you get the value of what you're paying for. So one thing good about it is that this is a bit chunky, it's comfortable, it's cheap. And I don't know if you like this, is a personal choice. I personally don't like colors that keeps on blinking and changing, because it kind of gives you that Chinese typical cheap vibe. But still, if you're looking for something under 1,000 rupees, which is cheap, which you can use and throw, and which does the job and which is comfortable, you can go ahead for this. We won't recommend this device, but it's purely a practical and a personal choice. So that's about it about this device. So we'll meet you in the next section with another gadget.
Gadget World for the best technical advice.